we will have a presentation today from our wonderful librarians. Don't fight. Why don't you get up first?
Well, I'm Ann Chapman. I'm the head librarian at the Hazlitt Library. Another year has flown by, and here we are. Before I begin my brief report, Betsy and I didn't feel like we could come here to this space without recognizing and remembering our loyal patron and library supporter, Trustee John Beanstra. He devoted his life to public service, and he was a great friend of our libraries, and we miss him. Okay. So, looking back on 2016, I imagine your branding campaign consumed a lot of your attention. CADL, Hazlitt staff, and Okemos staff were pleased to be invited to participate in your focus groups. I attended one, and I have been following your progress ever since. And the tagline that emerged from those meetings, Prime Community, has resonated with me. I think those two words are meaningful, and I think they describe many facets of life in Meridian Township, including prime libraries. So when I was thinking about what I wanted to tell you tonight, I just let that word prime kind of percolate in my head. And it turns out it describes CADL services pretty well too. So the P in prime spoke to me of partnerships. They are a huge part of our organizational culture. My favorite, hands down, new service at Hazlitt Library last year was the Story Walk in Orlando Park. And that was made possible by a CADL Public Service grant and developed in partnership with Meridian Township Parks and Rec and Facilities. Story Walk went in for the new season again yesterday. Thank you, Dennis Antone and team, for installing that for us. I stopped by this morning on my way into work, and it's beautiful. It runs continuously now through mid-October, so stop in anytime, 24/7, to read the new book, Duck on a Bike, by David Shannon, and enjoy a nice walk in a beautiful neighborhood park. And the weather is cooperating. The R in prime stands for reports of my death are greatly exaggerated. And that is a print book speaking. A Gallup poll released in January reported Americans are still reading books at nearly the same rate that they were when they were polled 15 years ago. And among those who reported reading at least one book last year, 73% say they most often read print books. The poll results are reflected in CADL's circulation. Print books are our biggest seller by far. We have a robust and very popular digital collection, but it constitutes a tiny slice of our circulation pie. CADL circulated 1,323,523 print books in 2016. So they are alive and well and thriving. The I has to be for information. More than ever, librarians are the trusted navigators on a crowded information highway that is becoming increasingly littered with alternative facts. So please, let us guide you to reliable resources. The M represents media. Our media services are exploding in all kinds of formats at the library. And one that I think is probably the most popular right now is Hoopla. And it's an app that you can download for free with your library card and stream movies and television shows and music, ebooks and audiobooks for all ages, all instantly available, no hold lists. And if you don't have internet service at home, we've got you covered. We circulate mobile hotspots, so that everyone has a chance to access these kind of services. And then E was just such a great fit for our tagline, everything right here, because it is. Materials, expert assistance, comfortable spaces, programs and events for all ages that inform and transform. Over 8,000 people attended programs at the Hazlitt Library last year, and over 64,000 attended events system-wide. So 2016 was a pretty successful year at CADL. We thank you, Meridian Township Board and staff, for your continuing support. It demonstrates your belief that the libraries are a prime community service. So thanks for having us on your agenda tonight.
Thank you. Next.
Welcome. I want to thank you for inviting us. I'm Betsy Hall. I'm the head librarian at the Okemos branch of the Capital Area District Libraries. And on any given day, the world walks through the doors at the Capital Area District Libraries. It comes for story times. It comes to learn about traditions from far away places. It comes to learn about the past. And it comes to learn from wise men. It comes to meet friends. It even comes to study. These girls were at the library at 9 o'clock this morning. They were still there at 4:30 when I took this picture. Their brains were going to explode. It comes to listen and to have wishes granted. However, we don't wait for the world to come to us. Through our outreach, we bring the library to people who can't walk in the door. We do this with our digital services. We do it through our 31, almost 32 book nooks throughout the county. We do it with our books by mail delivery service. We bring the mobile library to 20 stops in Ingham County, including Grange Acres, Edgewood Village, and Meridian and Stratford Meridian Place. We provide story times to area child care centers. We go to any business and provide a program that will ask us. We are part of the Meridian Area Business Association. We provide special programs to schools. We offer business help through our business and digital librarians. In between Hazlitt and Okemos, we visit Meridian Senior Center 3 times a month. This year's theme for our summer reading program is Build a Better World. Through a service called CADL Cares, we've been doing this for years. We partner with various service organizations or companies to collect personal items through Movers for Moms, back to school drives. We collect clothing and toys during Christmas. Somebody got a trike. This summer, several branches are working with Ronald McDonald House to promote services for families of ill children throughout the Lansing area. This effort derives from the library's function to educate people about the world beyond themselves. It's in our DNA to enrich people's lives, and we do this through the connections in books, through the digital world, and most importantly, our connections with each other. That's why we appreciate the township recognizing the value of libraries in the community and included us in your birthday schedule. Together, it is possible for us to build a better world. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you to both of our wonderful librarians for all the wonderful service you provide. If board members have any questions or anything, any comments? Nope. Great, thank you very much.